Hi, welcome back to your channel. Welcome back to your channel. Okay, welcome back to my channel. I don't know why I was about to say your, but you know, my channel's name is Mind Your Biznai. This is all about your business, right? Not to say that you have to mind your business, but you know, mind your business, right? Anyways, I don't know. Hold on, number one, I don't know why so many people take that negatively, but I feel like it's only men who take that negatively. Like, I was gonna follow your channel till I really realized what your channel name was. Well, then mind your business then, okay? Anyways, okay. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Mind Your Biznai, right? And I just want to say happy day, happy night, whatever time it is in your location and time that you're watching this video. I just want to say today's another great day to be alive. And this video here is going to be about what you can do when depression starts to hit. Now, if you are a human being in the world of the United States of America or anywhere, depression can come and slowly drag you down to H-E-double-L. I don't know, I had to look up for that. I had to spell it, but I did. And it's nothing to play around with. It really, really isn't. But I want to do this video because I felt it creeping in on my life. And I have a very, if you see something in the back, it's my kitten. She loved going through them vertical blinds. Don't know why. Anyways, I felt depression starting to creep in on my mental. And I have a pretty good life. There's no reason for it to, but that lets me know I'm very normal, very human. And if it can happen to me, it can happen to anyone else. So I wanted to give you some keys what you can do when you start to feel depression creep in. Now, number one, let's identify what this feels like, at least what it feels like for me. So I live like a lonely life. I don't have a significant other. I don't have any kids at this moment. I feel like I'm going to adopt though, if I don't have a baby to bust it wide open. So, you know, it's just me, and I just got a kitten. So I got her maybe like less than 3 weeks ago, and she has really brought so much joy to my life. Like, I don't feel lonely anymore because I have a kitten now, but she is ruckus and I love her. Yesterday I called her Hellcat, but I'm gonna call her Angel Cat because, you know, she really, really helped me out. But anyways, my mom told me to get a pet. And it worked. It really does bring joy to your life. So I didn't think that it was or going to bring this much joy, but it did. So anyways, maybe do that, but I felt depression creeping in, as in for me, my mental. So I don't really have depression over like what I look like, or over my finances. For me, depression really creeps in when it comes to my mentality on how I feel about like my day-to-day life. If I'm progressing, if I am getting better, or if I'm going down. And I feel like if you're staying still or stagnant, you cannot be getting better. You're only getting worse. And that's just a fact of life. I think that's like martial law or something like that, or E equals MC squared, or whatever it is, whatever universal law, you know what I'm trying to say. So I felt like just like a spirit of heaviness coming on me. And I needed to catch that before it started, okay? And so what I did is I got out the house. That's just number one, right? I think the most important thing and the easiest thing to help catch that spirit of darkness or deepness or downness coming over you is please get out of your domicile. I don't care if it's the apartment, if you rent a room, get out. Go outside. If that means you got to take a walk around the lake, around a park, go walk your dog, walk your cat. My cat, you know, like, you need to do something and just get out the house. I don't care if you're just standing in the grass, you're standing outside on the back porch, get out of the house, because there is something about when you get fresh air. Right now we are in pollen season, so I'm taking Claritin down right now. But anyways, I'm still going to get out of the house. I'm probably going to take an evening walk today. But it really helped me free my mind, clear any lock that's on my mind. And I'm someone actually who's a Christian as well too. So if it can happen to me, and I love the Lord and I read my Bible every morning before I leave the house, safety, I'm in constant talks with God, that can happen to you. I'm telling you it. No Christian or no human, no matter how much money or how good your life is, you are not above getting knocked down by depression. It's just you know, it's just real talk. Number two, what helped me is I was able to spend some time with my family, my friends. Now, I'm somebody who doesn't have a lot of friends. I don't really know why, but I'm just realizing that in the grand scheme of my life. don't mesh well with a lot of people. And also sometimes when I get at the house and I go shopping, when I'm outside around people, I just cannot wait to get home because people's energies, staring at you, saying something to you, rolling their eyes because they broke, brusque, disgusted, crossover like cornbread. Like, I don't know what it is. Or a man watching you. It's too much. I be like, I'm trying to get home, okay? So there's that. But for me, I did have to reach out and make friends. So how I do that is I get online, I go on Facebook. You know, I live in the South, and so there's a lot of girls groups. Stop! There's a lot of girls groups, and I was able to get on one and find some like-minded women. Now, even though you can find like-minded men or women or people that like to do the same hobbies as you, doesn't mean you're gonna always click with them, but it's always good to give it a try, to put yourself out there to get to know somebody new, and maybe you will click with somebody, okay? So, and outside of that, I do have a family here, and I was able to go see my parents or go spend time with my sister. It's really nice because one, I'm getting out the house, and two, I'm bonding. So if you are lucky enough to have family near you, go see them. Even if it's just you're going to go order some pizza, chill, and sit on a couch, you're sitting on a couch with somebody else, right? Someone that you know, it hopefully is not a hater, someone that actually loves you, okay? And if you don't have family, maybe you need to FaceTime them or whatever. Like, even if it's FaceTime your close friends or friends from another country, another state, there's nothing wrong with that. All right, so this also helped me. I want to say about 2 weeks ago, I took a trip to DC, solo trip. Now, I'm gonna let you know this. There's nothing wrong with taking a solo trip. I am a solo trip girly. My very first solo trip was to Paris, and I had a really, really good time. Really, really good time. And not to say I haven't been places before by myself, before then, but I really consider that my very first solo trip, and that was in March or April of 2022. And I really enjoyed it. So I took a solo trip to DC here recently. It's a very short drive for me. I didn't have to get on a plane, and I had a really good time by myself. I didn't meet one of my girlfriends up there, but it's like I went by myself. Okay, just me, myself, and I. But anyways, like, I took myself up there. I was able to mingle and meet with my old girlfriend from the past. Not girlfriend, but homegirl. Okay, don't try me. From the past. And we had a good time. It was good for me to get out of the house, to be in a new environment, to be around prosperous people that look like me, that are like-minded. And it was really nice. So lastly, but before I go on to the last point, there's nothing wrong with taking a solo trip. I will tell you, it's freeing, number one. Number two, even if you're by yourself, who cares? Because you are going there for yourself, whether that's solo shopping, whether it's solo sightseeing. If you're like me, you're going to stand out, because I everywhere I go, I feel like, hold on, I got the spray bottle because I need to spray her. Hey! Yeah! That's how I discipline water. Somebody put some vinegar in there, but I don't put vinegar in mine. I just water, okay? Anyways, so for me, I feel like I always stand out no matter where I go. It's very noticeable. So if you are, let's say an African-American person in the city of Paris, you may stand out because you don't look African. There's a lot of African natives that are actually from Africa, or they are African French people, like they're born in France, but they are African. But still, their genes are a little bit more different than an African-American mixed person. And when I say mixed, you don't have to be black and white, but our bloodline is a little mixed. But anyways, so not just that, but even in America, I stand out, and people notice me. So I don't like getting stared at, but I will tell you, it's something you have to get used to, and especially on a solo trip, because people are going to notice you. They're going to notice a woman or a man, maybe not a man, because men, y'all be doing stuff solo anyways, but people are going to notice you by yourself, especially if you're an attractive young lady. And I think that is a good thing. It can be a bad thing, but I haven't had any bad experiences. Praise God. Thank you, God, for that. They've put a hedge of protection around my life. But, people come up to you. People want to talk to you. People want to buy you stuff. Like, it's crazy. Honey, I got invited to some type of lounge at the train station. Like, it was the boss's lounge or something, like face card tea that you got. Anyways, So that made a part of my trip. But anyways, going to DC, I had a good time, and I'm taking another solo trip here soon. I'm going to Sedona. I'm going to Arizona by myself, and I'm looking forward to it. Just sometimes I have friends that I would like to have gone with, but it didn't work out, and I'm not mad at it. It just is what it is, right? And lastly, if you can't do any of that, or you find it hard to do, I need you to journal. I have a journal here. It's a little Care Bear journal. I write my thoughts down. I write down, sometimes I got to do it daily. Sometimes I got to do it weekly, monthly, as long as I'm getting it out of my system. Because I don't always have a lot of people to talk to, or to tell like my genuine, true feelings to. So I got to write it out. Journal. If you need to go scream in your pillow, let that tension out. Go scream in your pillow. And for me, I don't have to really scream, but I have to sometimes get out the house. So my mind can stop ruminating over stuff of like why things happen to me or why they didn't happen to me, but I have to accept the things I did and the things that didn't happen, right? That's a part of life. So either way, do what you got to do so that your depression doesn't take over your mind, doesn't therefore take over your body. Because I've had it to where, all you want to do is have a drink every day, okay? Or all you want to do is sleep, and you sleep so much you don't even get no rest. You're still tired when you wake up. I don't want you to get into that deep darkness of depression, right? And I know I'm never going to let myself get back there again. Nothing is worth me losing my mind over. So just know that this too shall pass. You will make it through your time. And if you just take these little steps, whether it's 1 here, 2 there, whatever, you will help yourself not fall into a deep depression. That spirit of heaviness will get out of here. And also, sometimes you got to open the window, cast things out of your house through the front door or through a window, light a white candle. Anything is evil can go to the light, burn you some sage, whatever you got to do, right? Get any spirit of heaviness and darkness out of your life and move on, okay?